guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, there is a little buzz about LG G Flex because of its self-filling bag and flexible curved display, and most of us want to buy it because it has some unique and new technology. But before you spend our hard-earned money on LG G Flex, there are lots of factors to consider before we bet our money on LG G Flex. So guys, here I am once again to help you with your question. Today we're gonna cover full specification of LG G Flex versus Google Nexus 5 and see the difference between this pack. Let's get started with LG G Flex. As you all know that LG G Flex comes with Android 4.2.2 and those guys are working on the updated version of 4.4. But if you want to have your latest version on your Android phone, then you have to wait with LG G Flex. Okay, but if you go for Google Nexus 5, it comes with Android 4.4 KitKat. Okay, so there is no waiting with Google Nexus 5. Let's see the dimension of the phone. Okay, as you all know that LG G Flex is quite a big phone. So it is a 116.5 mm long and 81.6 mm wider and 7.9 mm thick. The dimension of Google Nexus 5 is like it is 137.7 mm long and 69.1 mm wider. Okay, and 8.59 mm thick. So you can say that LG G Flex is little bit thinner than Google Nexus 5. Now these days display is also an important aspect of the smartphone. So let's check the LG G Flex display. LG G Flex has 6-inch display. The resolution of this display is 1280 by 720p and it has a 245 ppi, which is quite a bit of sad. Maybe they are not able to put the higher ppi on that because of the plastic OLED technology. As most of you know that LG G Flex really curves itself a little bit, so that's why they are not able to put that higher ppi on that display. Maybe it's something to do with that. But when we compare it with Google Nexus 5's display, it has a 5-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080p resolution display. With this display, they are using a IPS LCD technology with that. And above all of this, it has a 445 ppi. So we can say that if we go for Google Nexus 5, then the display, the color and the sharpness of that, if we compare with the G Flex, will be more sharper and more vibrant. And above all of this, Google Nexus 5 also has scratch resistance glass on it. So for display aspect, Google Nexus 5 is clearly a winner here. Most of us want to take picture on our smartphone, so for that we need a powerful camera in it. When it comes to LG G Flex, it has a 13 megapixel shooter in it, and for video calling it has 2.1 megapixel front facing camera, so you can make a good quality video calling with that. But one thing I'm pretty much disappointed and one thing really sad about it, that above all of these 13 megapixel camera the LG G Flex has, but it also lacks the autofocus technology, which is quite bit sad, because most of the time we have to manage our focus manually, and sometimes it's get little bit irritating and I really hate it. You're making a flagship phone out there for LG G Flex, then you should definitely have those features on it. Okay, if you're lacking the autofocus technology, that means that you are not really paying the attention on your smartphone. When it comes to Google Nexus 5, it has 8 megapixel shooter with tons of new feature, like it has something called black illuminated sensor, has autofocus, touch to focus, optical image stabilization, which is really a new feature they are putting into the smartphone cameras. It has a digital zoom, geotagging. Okay, it has HDR mode, panorama, sense, self timer, and you can also record 1080p HD video at the rate of 30 frames per second. And as I already mentioned that it has optical image stabilization. You can also use this Nexus 5 phone as a professional camcorder, and they also have a external microphone for noise cancellation and video recording, which really makes it outstanding feature when it comes to camcorder section. Nexus 5 has tons of new feature. Maybe it has a 8 megapixel and G Flex has 13 megapixel camera, but as you know that LG G Flex lacks autofocus and lots of new features, and you can get all of these features in Nexus 5. I think that Nexus 5 is clearly a winner in camera section as well. Let's check the hardware of LG G Flex. As we all know, all of these phones are their new flagship phones, so that's why they have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 chip inside it and quad-core processor. Okay, and for graphic purpose, because most of us want to play games and do multitasking on our devices, so that's why they have putting an Adreno 300 graphic processor with it, with 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB in memory. Okay, when it comes to Google Nexus 5, it has a quad-core Snapdragon 800 chip. For graphic processor, we have Adreno 330, okay, with 2 GB of RAM and 16 GB in built memory. Both of these new high-end devices lack some of the coolest feature which Samsung have. Like both of these new smartphone lack the external storage card, microUSB card. So means you are stuck with whatever storage you have there. You can't increase it like Samsung. Okay, and this is also important fact you should consider before you're buying a new smartphone, because if you want to store a lot of music and HD video on your smartphone, then you will be pretty much disappointed because you can't increase. LG G Flex is a big phone, so it really needs a big powerhouse. Okay, so LG G Flex comes with 3200 mAh battery with it to run itself, and for Nexus 5 it comes with 2300 mAh battery. So LG G Flex is clear winner when it comes to powerhouse. As far as data is concerned, they both support LTE, HSPH, Edge, GPRS. Nexus 5 also support 4G plus and HSPDA plus. Okay, so there is always also a new advantage with Nexus 5. Okay, because it supports lots of variant for data. Some extra feature with LG G Flex is that it has NFC, theatering, and computer sync. Above all of this, it has a self-healing back, which is really unique. Means if it gets scratched a tiny bit, then it can heal itself. But I really don't think that it is the most powerful point to sell this phone, because most of us use a back cover to protect our phones. So I really don't think that this could be a selling point for LG G Flex. Okay, and above all of this, it has a flexible curved display and unique design, because it's little bit curved. So design, we can also give it for design. Okay, it has some unique design. Extra feature with Nexus 5 is that it supports HDMI cable with micro USB. It has NFC. Okay, it has a TV out. It supports DLNA, MHL. Okay, computer sync, OTA sync, external microphone for noise cancellation for the video recording. So you can use it. Plug in the external microphone and you can use your Nexus 5 as a professional camcorder, which is really a unique feature. And it also has a wireless charging. Before that, Nokia Lumia, some model has those wireless charging, but now Google Nexus 5 also has that. So they are putting lots of new features. So guys, this is the full specification of LG G Flex versus Google Nexus 5. Now it's up to you to decide that where you want to spend your money. Do you want to put with a new feature like flexible curved display, okay, or self-healing back, or you want to go with fully loaded phone like Nexus 5? It's all up to you. Comment that on below and let me know what you think. And if you like this video, then make sure you subscribe to my channel. In this way you will not miss any of these cool reviews which I'm just making for you guys. Okay, you don't have to cry it out after buying a smartphone. So peace guys, I will see you in the next episode. Until then, bye.